Hello and welcome to Paragon Gaming UK. I'm Dan and it's time to start a new series of Euro Truck videos. Starting a fresh career for this one. Now, I've gone through the basic start of it, of putting in your name and everything. You'll see that if you're playing it. Now, I'm about to do the first drive of the game. This is my first load in the DPD trailer here. This is basically in somebody else's truck, so this is your initial drive. So let's sit in the cab. I'm using the Xbox 360 pad for this. So and I'm also, I believe, I'm on automatic. Although my gear changes aren't working. Let's sort that out. Got a slight issue with the pad. Okay. I know what, just for now. I'm just going to set it to automatic. Real automatic. That'll do for now. Can't be bothered with manual gears at the moment. Still not working. This is annoying. Let's see if a simple automatic will sort it. I've set up a new game on this for a while, so I'm a bit confused with the option menu. There we go. We've got drive. I've got my handbrake on. Right, we're off. Got my headlights on. I'll turn them off. Just following the sat nav in the corner there. I am in England. It's not coming that way. This car's coming this way, but I'll make it. You may have seen some of our Euro Truck videos in the past, but that was with my main career. But I'm starting a fresh one, so you see the full experience of the game and see how careers build up and such. May have mentioned it already. I am using the Xbox pad. You can use the keyboard and mouse controls, but it is a lot easier using a controller of some sort. I'm not actually sure where we're actually driving to. All I know is, well, I'm in Sheffield. Oh, I'm literally delivering to the other side of Sheffield. Oh, red lights. You get a series of fines and whatnot, so if you go through a red light, fine. Speeding, fine. There's no police on the game though, so you haven't got that to worry about. Just last week I actually did this for real. Drove a truck. It was a Mercedes actually, like this. Mercedes is the truck, my preferred truck. Now, you don't have to park the trailer up, but at the end of the day it's a simulator, so why won't you do it? It's me displaying that I'm shit at this game. It's the opposite of the opposite. Just gonna line up a bit better. Should really look where I'm going when I'm driving forward. It's not easy, this reversing lot. As you can see, I am doing a really terrible job of it. straighten up, and that should make it a lot easier. Oh, look at that, pro. Oh, I say pro, I've just made it wonky again. As soon as it goes green, we're close enough in. That should be about now. There we go. Detached. There we go, my first job. Do I even get paid for this one? Yes I do, 363 euros. Which reminds me, I need to change it to pounds. I will do that later. So, this is my yard. My first headquarters. Although I don't have any truck. You don't start a game with a truck. That red truck there was just a loaned one. Now, when you start off, you've only got... Well, I've only got 2,300 euros. Now, I could go out and... Well, there's two ways about it. I can do a series of work for... with the quick jobs, where I basically use other people's trucks. Everything's provided for, but obviously the pay isn't as much. Or I can go to the bank. Well, I can't straight away. After a few, I can go to the bank and loan £100,000, £400,000, and buy my own truck and start from there. And as you go, hire drivers. But for now, we're going to have to do work in other people's trucks. Various other things. There's a lot of live radio stations as well, so to get that full authenticity, there's quite a few choice of radio stations that you can listen to, although we'll not be having music today because you get to listen to me. Map wise, you can see we've got pretty much full UK, all the different locations, a lot of Europe as far as Poland, Austria, Italy, no Spain for some reason, France, Holland, that kind of thing. There's plenty of places to discover. Let's pick a job. Okay, so I'm just going to do a very short job for the first video because I've already done a little bit. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we need a job from Sheffield. So I've selected Sheffield there. I'm not driving all the way to Dortmund to pick up a job for £3 grand. It wastes too much fuel. What jobs have we got? We've got Sheffield to Manchester. Let's go for that in a Volvo. Sheffield to Manchester. Another one for DPD. The trailers that you see, the DPDs, you'll see Argos, Tesco, kicking around. They aren't part of the game. They are. I've already got my trailer attached. They aren't part of. They aren't part of the game. That's an add-on. There's quite a few mods. Keep going to change gear. I'm used to the manual. I saw there we literally started off in my truck straight away, but when you come to buying your own truck, you basically have to drive to wherever the trailer is, which is why it's important to say, well, it's important to tell it that you're looking for jobs based in Sheffield or Dortmund or wherever you are. Otherwise you end up driving millions of miles to quite like the auto. Oh god, gone a little bit wide there. Yeah, I wanted that lane anyway. Yeah, it's nice being in the auto actually. I might go back to auto on my main career. Now one feature they've added on the most recent update is you can take the speed limiter off. That used to be a mod, but they've added that into the main game now. Now on my main career that is actually set, so I can go as fast as the truck will go. I'm not limited to 56, but I don't know if it's limited on that. We'll soon find out. On the M62, will it be to Manchester? The roads are similar, but they're not the same layout. Obviously they've had to condense it all down, otherwise if you actually did a real drive from Sheffield to Manchester, it's not going to take 5 minutes like this is going to do. So everything is condensed down. I'm going on the grass. I'm not driving very well here. I have new mail. It's interesting, that'll be from the bank telling me I can have a loan. But we'll probably do that. If that is the email from the bank, we probably will take it on, and we can look at buying our own truck in the next video and building up a company as we go. All the main controls are on here: handbrake, headlights, full beams, horn. There's lots of accessories you can buy for your truck. We'll talk about those in a minute. All your full indicators, hazard lights, handbrake. There's plenty of controls to play with to give you that full experience. As a simulator, it is, well, you can understand why it's very, very, very popular as a simulator, because they have done a really good job of it. Just driving on. I've actually got a second sat-nav in this truck. I've got one popping out of the dash, but I can't quite read it as well as I can read the little pop-up one in the corner. You can turn that little sat-nav in the corner off just as much as if you can see the mirror on the top left, you can turn that off. And if you really want a full-out, simulator experience, you can look across. But that just, oops, that means I swerve, so I leave that mirror there. As you can, well, I've just displayed. It's quite obvious why I do that. We're turning off here. It's nice and clear, the sat-nav. The road layouts are a little bit strange. They do agitate you at times, and you do get the odd car that pulls out in front of you or brakes in front of you. I'm indicating early. A lot of trucks and cars driving out. All the cars are real as much as the lorries are. I do think they should have worked on the graphics on some of the things like the cars. They're not as good as I'd have expected of a game like this. Let's have a look. 57 in-game minutes left, which isn't 57 real minutes. So 36 miles away from Manchester, our drop. Obviously you've got various things like your fuel to fill up. We've got a fuel tank, and obviously you've got to sleep when it tells you to as well, so otherwise you get fines for that, or you just fall asleep at the wheel like Paragon Green has many a time before. You've got to be careful when driving. You can roll them, you can lose control, you can jackknife, and you can have some pretty dramatic crashes, although there's no visual damage of them. It just tells you that you've got 48% damage, for example, and your engine keeps cutting out, which you've got breakdown if you really are stuck. 23 miles, 22 miles, 36 in-game minutes. It literally is just a short journey today. In future, when we do the longer journeys, I'll break them up into 2 or 3 videos if it's a longer journey. Because, like I say, there are some journeys where, say for example, I'm going from Aberdeen to the bottom of Italy, to Torino or whatever. That's going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Going past a rest place in a minute. Oh, this man's going very slowly. I don't mean man as in the person man, I'm on about the truck. It is a man truck. I'm going past the services now. Obviously, fuel station. It's not my truck, so I'm not putting fuel in it. And places you can sleep. You only sleep in designated places. I'm overtaking. I'm fed up with this man. You can't just sleep willy-nilly on the hard shoulder, which is annoying when you're falling asleep. You just want to sleep so you don't crash your truck, because it can be quite expensive to repair. Oh, I need to make it past this white truck here. Oh, am I going to do it? Oh, I don't think I am. This is going to... Oh, abort. That's bad on my part. I am usually better than this. nearly at Manchester. Let's get into Manchester, park up, and then that will be it. Nearly there. As you discover new places, it'll come up on the screen. Oh, this is a tight bend. Don't want to roll my truck on my first video. I don't want you to think that I don't know what I'm doing. I have been playing this since November. Manchester discovered. Always puts me off when that comes up on the screen. Nearly there. Oh God, he braked a bit sharp. Here we are at Manchester, which is unmistakably small compared to the last time I went. Oh, I can get a bit closer than that. Yeah, I've got a little mirror on the front. Oh, he's set off. Oh, come on. It's strange how I get road rage in a real driving situation as well as on this. You get something pull out on you and you really do start swearing at it. There we go. Just using my mirror. If you can see it up on the top left there, it does aid, although I wish it was on this side. Just play on my handbrake there. So just following the sat nav to the appropriate yard. There's quite a few yards in all the towns and cities, so marked off by a little flag. Roundabout. I nearly rolled a Mercedes. No, I nearly rolled a DAF on a roundabout. I was going around too fast. Oh God. Yeah, I was going a bit fast then. You're all looking at me thinking, has he really been playing this since November? Oh, this is our yard. I nearly carried on then. Now, normally I'd reverse it in, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to press enter. Let's look at it. 1900 euros. Some jobs you will be getting 60, 70,000 as you level up. Let's have a quick look at that email. Will this be one from the bank? No, it isn't. It's one from the Mercedes dealer in Germany. So let's leave that at that, and we will see you on the next video, and we'll be doing a bit of a longer journey. See you next time.